Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing good and you're having an awesome day. First of all, I want to thank you guys for all the support you've been showing me. It's really so heartwarming. I love it. Thank you all for the support, for the nice comments on my Instagram. I'm just starting to get going with YouTube, all right? I have a French YouTube, wasn't going as well as I wanted it to, but now I'm focusing mostly on the English one. So, question I do get asked a lot is what supplements do I take? Because I've been training naturally for 13 years, all right. I have tried many supplements. And a lot of people ask me if I do take supplements or not. The answer is yes, I do take supplements, but not all of them and not the ones you would think, all right. Let's just start by saying that I have started my training journey without any supplement. I started training in Syria, all right. So it was really old school gym where we didn't even have access to supplements. Protein powder was faked. So some people would put milk powdered, which is still protein, like it's still milk. But anyways, they would pick milk powder that is called Nido, and they used to put that in protein tubs and then just sell it as a protein powder. So it was faked. That's for the first thing. Second thing, it was very hard to get our hands on, and nobody really had the money to buy those things because they were imported from the States, so they were so expensive. So we didn't even have protein powders. First 2 3 years I started no supplements at all. Trust me when I tell you, I thought that protein was like steroids. And that's why a lot of people ask me on my channel, on my Instagram, oh, you're not natural, you take protein. Well, now I have been training and trying protein for long enough to tell you that it doesn't do much, all right. It's protein, it's like eating a protein meal. But anyway, so I've started the first 2 3 years no protein at all. I used to think that it was like steroids up until I came to Canada, and that's where I started seeing people in the gym with the shakers, drinking juices like blue, red stuff in the shaker right after the training, having protein shake. I started reading more about it, asking people around, and I ended up starting my supplement journey, all right? So for me, it was like if I'm like taking steroids, that's how I saw. I mean, it's not steroids, but for me in my mind, I'm like, I have to get the most out of it because now I'm gonna buy protein, I'm gonna buy those supplements. So it's like if it was the biggest cheating. It felt like cheating, all right? But it wasn't, it's just in my mind. Anyway, so I went to the supplement store. My first supplement that I got was a mass gainer, which I do not recommend anyone to get, all right? I'll show you a pic. I kept taking that mass gainer until I was so fat because it's full of cheap calories, all right? It's full of carbs, cheap carbs, and it's not really the best nutrients that you would get in there. A lot of fat, a lot of carbs that we don't really all need, all right? So I started the mass gainer anyways, and then I started trying many supplements over the years, all right? So then I tried pre-workouts, I've tried creatine. At some point, guys, I was spending, I swear to God, almost $500 a month on supplements. So I was buying BCAA, I was even buying EAAs, okay? So it's BCAA, branched chain amino acid, EAAs, essential amino acids. I was buying pre-workout, I was buying glutamine, all right? What else? Carnitine. I was getting, other than the pre-workout, I was getting citrulline on its own. I was getting protein powders, creatine, and a bunch of stuff, all right? Trust me. And everything was natural, of course. I was just getting it. It's always over-the-counter supplements. I would go, let's say, Allmax brand. Well, I would buy almost everything that they would do just because in my mind, I want to get the most out of being natural. And that's how I saw it. And now, years and years later, all right, and it's not because of the budget. Yes, it was a factor, but years and years later, I'm just taking 3 supplements, all right, because I realized that most of the other ones are completely useless, all right. I'm not sponsored by any company. I'm not paid to say certain things. So I'll really tell you my experience. You might have a different experience, and it might be different for some people in some cases, but if you're getting enough protein from your meals, if you're getting enough vitamins and minerals from your meals, well, you do not need the supplements. Supplements are just a plus to help make your life more convenient if you're not getting the nutrients from natural food. So always ask yourself, is this necessary? Can I find it in natural form? And Why don't I take it in natural form? Because everything in natural form is more bioavailable. So let's say you're taking a multivitamin pill, which I used to spend almost $100 a month on multivitamin pills because I was thinking that it would help me heal my joints or whatever. So your body can absorb the vitamins and minerals from real food, from what's in real food. Let's say you're getting the vitamin in the banana, all right? You're getting your potassium from the banana or your carbs or whatever. Well, your body can absorb it better in a natural form a lot more than absorbing it from a pill. All right, so that's the first thing. So why would you take a multivitamin if you're getting enough vitamin and minerals from the food you're eating? So make sure that your diet is on point, so your body's getting all the vitamins that you need, so you don't need to go to the supplements. And a lot of time you take a supplement pill, you pee all of the nutrients. That's why you pee so yellow after, because it's all the vitamins that you're peeing right after. Your body doesn't absorb it. All right, so make sure to understand dieting and that you're getting enough vitamins and minerals from your diet plan. That's the first thing. Second thing, yes, we can be missing some stuff that we do not get enough from our diets. Let's say in Canada we don't get enough sun during winter, so I'll get vitamin D pills. All right, creatine is a very important supplement that I love. All right, it's my favorite supplement, especially for naturals, and I'll tell you why. So creatine is naturally found in natural sources, so it can be found in meat, red meat, salmon, sardines, I believe, but we do not get enough of it just by eating. It's very hard actually to get enough creatine, because it's recommended to get around 3 grams a day, 3 to 5 grams a day for a normal person that is not even training. But it's very hard to get enough of it just by eating salmon and red meat, and most people don't eat enough red meat or salmon, so supplementing with it can help. Why I love creatine? Because it really does help, and you can see the change right away when you're a natural lifter. All right, that's a supplement that I'm taking year long, and if I would have to just pick one supplement, it would be creatine, because it helps me with muscle hydration. So hydration intracellular, you don't feel bloated as some people think. Oh, if I take creatine, I'm gonna puff up. No, it's hydration inside the muscles. So you would feel a better pump. Your muscle volume will feel bigger. You will have more hydration. You will feel a lot stronger thanks to the hydration effect that it's doing. Even when leaning down, when you're not eating enough carbs, your body hold on to water when you're consuming more carbs. So now when you're leaning down, you're eating less carbs, while creatine will help keep your muscles hydrated even though you're eating less carbs, so you're holding on to less water while consuming creatine. It's super important. So that's a supplement that I love. Creatine I will take year long. I don't cycle it, I just take it post-workout every day. I actually take it pre and post-workout. So I take 10 grams a day. I take 5 grams pre-workout, 5 grams post-workout, year long. I do not cycle it. No damages. And no, that's not why I got bald. All right, a lot of people comment, oh, is creatine causing your baldness? No, guys, I lost my hair. Actually, I do believe that it's because of high natural testosterone. All right, I read a lot about that. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. When you have a high natural testosterone in your body, well, most people tend to lose their hair. And because of stress. I used to work in the kitchen almost 12 hours a day. I came from Syria, so it was a new country for me. A lot of stressful things happened in my life when I was younger. But at the age of almost 23, 24, I was almost losing most of my hair in the front, all right? So I believe it's because of stress. It was a very stressful period of my life. My dad was sick. So yeah, a lot of stress that I think caused that. So I really don't believe it's creatine. All right, so that's supplement number 1. Supplement number 2 that I take is protein powder because of its convenience. I love protein because it's super convenient. I take protein shakes every single morning, and I take some in the afternoon. Why I take them in the morning? Because I don't want to cook eggs in the morning. I wake up, I want to hit the gym right away, and I don't want to be cooking eggs and digesting. But protein shakes, they digest a lot easier, whey protein. So I would take whey protein with some toast or bagels to get my carbs, a nice protein shake, and boom, I would hit the gym. I digest that so fast, so well, and I've been doing that for years. All right, it's so convenient. You just put it in water, you drink it, and you're good to go. So that's the first time of the day that I would take protein. Another time I would take it for snacks. Sometimes I work as a personal trainer, I'm standing all day long, I'm in a rush, I don't have time to sit down and cook for and eat sometimes, so I would just have a protein shake with a banana, and it's so convenient, it fills me up, it nourishes my muscles, and I'm ready to go. All right, so I love protein shakes. It's also a must in my diet. All right, so that's number 2. And supplement number 3 that I take is a pre-workout. Now, not all pre-workouts are the same. Some are more high stimulants, so they will have more caffeine to stimulate you, to make you really to give you all that energy and just to go destroy everything at the gym. Some other ones are more pump focused, so they have ingredients that will promote your pump, so your muscle vascularity, feeling the pump better, so a nice congestion of blood. And that's the one that I would go for, just because I do enjoy coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink almost 3 coffees a day, sometimes 4. So yeah, I do have high caffeine from coffee, so I don't want something that just stimulates me just so I feel like I gotta run into a wall, but no, and then crash. But I go for something that is more pump based, so more citrulline, really gives me a good pump, and it's also fun to see your muscles all pumped up. And that's it. That's the pre-workout that I would take, and I don't feel crashes from it. So that's for the pre-workouts. Now, when it comes to BCAAs, EAAs, glutamine, all those stuff, I don't think you need them if you're eating well. So let's say you eat well, your diet is on point, you're getting enough protein from your diet. You do not need to have all the BCAAs during the workout, the glutamine and all those stuff, because you're getting them already. BCAAs are present in your protein, all right? Your amino acids, that's what is composing your protein. So if I'm having a protein shake, there is amino acids in it. So for me, why spending an extra $60 to buy, or $70 or whatever the amount is, to buy something to drink during my workout that is not needed, because I already have a shake in the morning. So for my situation, it's not needed. Now, if you're doing fasted training, that's different. If you're training fasted, or you're doing your cardio fasted, while having your EAAs with water during your workout in the morning, that could help, because you didn't have a protein shake. But for me, I structure my diet plan in order that I won't need it, because I'm getting enough protein from my protein shakes and from my natural sources. All right, the glutamine is also found in the food that I eat, and the chicken that I eat, and the protein shakes that I eat. All right, so that's something that I found unnecessary for me. The BCAA, EAAs, what else? The glutamine. The multivitamin, like I said, the only thing I would take is vitamin D. Everything else I get from my eggs. My whole eggs, they have the biotin, the choline, the vitamin K. From my meat, red meat, I get my vitamin B, B12. I do eat also a lot of Greek yogurt, very high source of calcium. So I do get my vitamins from the food that I eat. All right, so that's why I don't feel the need to take a multivitamin, and my body absorbs it better that way. So that's it. If you have questions about other supplements, I'm trying to think what other supplements is useless and a lot of people take. I can't really think of anything. Electrolytes, sometimes people, I see them drinking Gatorade. Well, Gatorade is mostly sugar, all right? It doesn't have enough sodium. If it would have enough sodium in electrolytes, you wouldn't like the taste of it, all right? So for me, I will just add more salt in my diet, pink Himalayan salt or any big salt, to help me with my electrolytes, getting enough sodium salt in my diet, and to help me stay hydrated, all right? So that's just to say there's a lot of other supplements that are useless. I can't think of any now. But that's it. That's for my supplements. So I take creatine, protein shakes, and pre-workout. So that's it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to leave a like, to share, comment. And I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.